about to tell the truth, untold. That has been untold.
So you think you know, but you have no idea.
We ain't told it.
This is the diary of the Amp Theory.
I didn't have anything else. I'm just trying to do a play on words, and
Bro, I hit you
Well,
with
the truth is-
the MTV True Life.
Well, here's the thing. The truth is that probably could have been left untold because this is a new episode of Rise of BANGTAN.
a whole new chapter.
That good old 19, the 19th chapter.
The good old 1919.
1919, the truth untold, which I'm wondering what we're gonna learn.
You know,
Some truth.
probably some truth that's been untold at this point in our
some
lives.
secrets
But
that have been kept, but will now be revealed.
But how can we keep a secret for 19 episodes?
Easy. I don't tell y'all stuff.
Yeah, there's also stuff we learn every day.
Yeah.
So
I
it's probably
know
pretty easy to keep it
Stuff I
from
don't-
us for 19
stuff I don't
chapters.
share with you.
No, I
Whatever the truth may be, whatever the truth may hold, may it be untold. Or whatever. Let's get into it. Rise of BANGTAN, it's back, baby. Full on. Train is running through the station.
It actually goes. That's more of a train sound.
Not my train.
Ding ding.
You been on a lot of trains?
Yeah,
Yeah. Doubt it.
I've been on a train with Jonathan.
The DART rail, dog. Dallas Area Rapid Transit. What are you talking about? That's the only kind of train I've been a part of.
What kind of train is that?
It's technically what we call a light rail train.
You know, my son knows a lot of train facts.
Hit us with a train fact.
I don't know them. He knows them. That's good.
Here's a train fact.
Who taught him who taught him all these train facts?
YouTube.
We're getting off the rails here.
Oh.
I love my own comments. Wow. Okay.
Did you just dab the microphone into your face?
I dabbed it into my cerebellum.
I like that band.
You deserve that.
That's Lady Antebellum.
Oh, I thought
You can't.
I thought it
That's
was
not even their
J-Max.
name. It's
I
not
thought
even
it-
their name anymore.
I thought it was J-Max Cerebellum or whatever you said.
No, I'm the cerebral assassin.
Oh, let's press play. In the doorway, I'm seeing the reviews and edit.
An army edit. This documentary series is created by BANGTAN's fandom.
Army.
The following content is pulled from various sources to tell the story to the best of our
Ability.
We do not own the rights to any of the following content.
Neither do we.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Dramatic music. Oh shit.
Oh, social. Most retweets?
Man, just racking up the awards.
Crazy. The world's going wild for BTS right now.
누구보다 가장 감사드립니다.
감사합니다 means thank you.
부담. 부담? 부담.
그 킥은 더 때린 거잖아. 원래 그냥 808면.
수영만 넣을 수 있어요?
뭐란다? 아니 그 수영가 넣으시면 되지.
약간 그런 부담이 있어요. 약간 무서운 거예요, 저도 이게. 올라가는 게 무섭죠. 왜냐면 올라가면 이제 만약에 떨어지면 사람들이 뭐라 그럴까.
It's very fitting that he's like starting off his episode with us talking about earlier this week of how like smart he is when he comes to this shit.
Yeah, and he's wearing blue.
스토링에 공감감이 좀 있어야 돼요.
Indigo.
물론 이제 피로도랑 있긴 한데 뭐 축적이 되잖아. 어쨌든 많이 뛰고 하니까 육체적 피로가 쌓이는 게 분명한데
어떻게 보면 그 공연 중에 가장 큰 함성일 거예요 그때가. 부담 되죠.
데뷔 때는 솔직히 욕도 많이 먹었고 그래도 봐주는 사람도 있었단 말이에요. 근데 지금은 없어요 그런 사람들이. 정말 대중들도 눈과 귀가 엄청나게
Doing abs, some Supermans right there.
빠르게 지나가다
Let me hit
보니까
core real quick.
그 긴장의 끈을 놓쳐서는 안 되는 것 같아요. 이만큼 위치에 올라왔다고 해도 안일하게 생각할 수가 없는 게 여기서의 잘못 요만큼이 그때는 한 요만큼.
뭐 2년 굉장한 해였죠 사실. 활동을 한 지 5년이 넘었는데
5
그
years.
5년의 상승 곡선 중 가장 가파른 2년이지 않았나.
그런 것들을 뭔가 직접 체감을 하고 느꼈던 해인 것 같아요.
저희가 6년 차까지 됐구나. 이제 많은 얘기들을 들어보면은 이 정도쯤에는 거의 지치기도 쉽고 그리고 다치기도 하고.
일로서 다가올 때가 있단 말이죠. 이제 그럴 때는 또 이제 자아도 되게 충돌을 많이 하죠.
내가 왜 이 일에 이렇게 목숨 걸고 하고 있는지, 내가 뭐 때문에 이렇게 꿈이 무엇인가, 뭐 행복이 무엇인가 이런 쪽의 질문이었던 것 같은데, 그런 질문을 받았을 때 내가 지금부터 좀 찾아봐야 될 것 같다고 그런 얘기를 했었던 것 같은데.
That's the
하고 싶은 게 없단 것만이 무엇보다 괴로운데 주변에선 하나같이
Alright.
oh yeah. Jin. Oh, the lyrics are deep. Sugar.
J-Ho.
Jimin. V.
I remember this video.
Yeah. And Jungkook.
The Dream.
행복? 그러게요. 이게 참 내가 행복하다라고, 근데 이게 확실히 잘 모르겠긴 해요. 내가 진짜 행복한가? 이런 거에 대해서는 아직 물음표이네요. 아직 확실한 뭔가 해답을 찾지 못한 느낌?
The Rise of BANGTAN, Chapter 19. The Truth Untold. Yeah, it cuts to Jen.
Bro, Jin's always got the best pajamas.
It does, the ones he designed, they look so comfy.
도시락 싸기를 시작합니다.
He's packing them lunchboxes.
좋아요. 이런 소리 좋아요. 고기 굽는 소리는 굉장히 기분이 좋습니다. 소금이 짜니까 괜찮을 거예요. 바닷물도 오래 가잖아.
My man, what are you doing?
You had to make sure it was salt.
나도 멋있게 소금 이렇게 하고 싶은데 아니 내 옷으로 다 들어가.
Jin Bay instead of Salt Bay.
저 멤버들 조금만 늦게 깨워주세요. 10분만. 역시 맛있는 닭볶음탕 완성이 되고.
Oh, rice cake soup. Ah.
야 준비됐어? 가야지 지금. 그래도 완전.
It's like when you go on cold.
It is cold.
Yeah.
이렇게 힘들어 또 정상까지 올라가면 그 짜릿함이
아 그럼 진영이 봤어요? 한국 요리하는 거?
네. 소리 때문에 깼어.
예 지금 좌회전에서 조금만 더 가면 나올 것 같은데?
안녕하세요.
Ooh, nice. I was like, when you boys like, I know a spot.
Yeah.
서울입니다.
Nice.
이렇게 애매한 시간대가 너무 좋아. 구슬할 때 그때 하늘이 색깔이 엄청 많잖아.
아 진영이 또 진짜.
Bro, they legit are having a picnic, bro.
It's awesome. I'd be like, this is awesome, bro. It's a little too cold, but I'd be down with it.
진영 감사합니다.
Obviously, especially if one of them were like, hey, let's go. Yeah, I don't care how cold I am.
아침 산책을 나가는구나.
자들도 피곤하대.
Yeah, you can see it on their face how cold it is.
원래
That slight touch of misery.
해 뜨면 소원 빌어야 되는데.
Like no matter how much fun you're having, like that cold will get you.
Oh, hell yeah. That's where they're waiting for the perfect shot.
좋아하긴 해서.
못 들었지 내가 그날 무슨 얘기했는지. 내가 술을 먹고 일단 호텔 들어와서 소주를 더
No
달라고
soju?
That's soda pop.
되게 외롭다고 그때. 근데 그때 막 멤버들 얘기하니까 울었거든. 왜 그랬대? 너무 좋아서 멤버들이. 멤버들이 너무 좋아요. 너무 좋아하는 게 아니라 그때 막 다 힘들었잖아. 멤버들이 힘들고 막 너무 막 마음을 쓰지 말라 그러는 거야 나보고. 내 입장이면 같은 팀이고 앞으로도 계속 활동하는데 어떻게 안 챙기냐고. 멤버들이 좀 많이 지쳐 있는 상황이고.
That's that airplane song, right?
Yep.
몸도
The first
마음도
airplane.
좀 많이
Can't believe
지쳐
I'm
있는
remembering everything.
상황인데 그래서 다 같이 좀 힘든 시간을 보냈던 것 같다. 나도.
가장 힘든 거는 내가 힘든 거는 그냥.
Why don't we ever do stuff like this?
주변 이제 멤버.
We got too much body, bro.
Yeah, it's too much heat. We got too much body heat coming on.
Guys, y'all full of that fake love.
내가 누구한테
I don't know what this
기대는
was.
성격도 아니긴 하지만 잘 기댈 줄도 모르고 들어주는 것보다 더 못하는 게 기대되는 거라고 생각했고, 그리고 막상 내가 의지할 수 있는 사람들이라고 생각했던 사람들이 좀 많이 힘들어하고 있는 상황이었으니까 뭘 좀 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠는 상황이었던 것 같다. 올해 2018년으로 넘어오면서 혼자만의 시간을 좀 가지면서 생각을 좀 많이 했었던 것 같은데, 이 일이 아니면 안 된다는 마음을 가지고 하고 있는지 한 번 더 자각하고 싶었다는 느낌? 한 3, 4개월 정도 좀 힘들었었던 것 같은데, 이제 그 일을 겪고
That's pretty cool. How they slowed it down.
지나오면서 좀 확실하게 좀 괜찮아질 수 있었던 계기가 있었는데, 좀 크게 두 가지 정도가 있는데, 하나는 좀 우리 영상들을 많이 찾아갔었던 것 같다. 우리 음악, 우리 뮤비, 우리 공연하는 영상, 뭐 우리 사진들, 뭐 이런 것들을 옛날 것부터 좀 쭉 보다가 영웅 포레버 공연하는 영상이었는데, 우리가 공연하는 모습을 본 게 아니라 이제 팬분들만 노래를 불러주는
그때는 우리가 노래를 안 부르고 있었고 팬분들만 이렇게 그 노래를 계속 불러주고 있었는데
영원히 손을 내고 싶어 나
그걸 보고 되게 많이 울었었던 것 같아요. 그거 보면서 아 이건데라는 생각을 좀 많이 했었던 것 같아요. 다른 건 잘 모르겠는데 아 이건데 그동안 좀 무슨 생각을 하고 있었던 걸까 하면서 좀 머리를 한 대 세게 맞은 느낌. 왜 이걸 입고 있었지 하는 생각을 많이 했었던 것 같다.
오빠 아니잖아요. 계속 오빠라고.
인형이를 고소합니다.
His existence hurts me.
여러분들 윙크하면 왜 좋나요? 윙크하면 심장이 멎는다고요? 좀 나쁜 거 아니에요? 너무 좋아서 죽는다. 죽으면 안 되지.
그러다 보니까 더 빨리 컴백하고 싶고 콘서트 하고 싶고 빨리 같이 만나고 싶고 보고 싶고 한 자리에 있고 싶고 빨리 같이 노래하고 싶고
Bro, man.
생각들을 많이 하게 됐어.
100%. If we ever meet them, I want to put my hands on them. Like
I don't think they're gonna let you
like,
anywhere
bro,
near them.
compare hand sizes. Touch my hands, Jimmy.
11시 20분에 하게 돼.
Post-COVID world, brother.
제 생일이 좀 디테일하게 거의 한 43분 가량을 남겨두고 있습니다. 그래서 여러분 저 생일이에요. 오늘 하루는 거의 가족들이랑 함께 했었던 것 같아요.
I like the way he wears his beanie, bro. Because it's always the same. It's always got the little shark fin up at the top. It's hilarious.
His birthday, February 18th.
뭐 물론 여러분들이 지금 기대하고 계시는
Government name?
도 정말 열심히 작업을 하고 있고
Same as Peter's.
진짜 조만간이라고 말할 수 있을 것 같아요, 여러분.
Is that Fruit Loops?
저도 진짜 너무 빨리 들려드리고 싶어요, 진짜. 네. 진짜 너무 열심히 준비를 해서 그냥 작년 한 해를 그 믹스테이프로 다 보냈다라고 생각을 하시면 될 것 같아요. 네. 그래서 이제 조만간일 것 같고 여러분들이 되게 좋아해 주실 것 같아요. 여러분.
That's why we heard Airplane is because he was doing his mixtape around this time.
He legit fell asleep.
He's like,
우리를 지키러 왔습니다.
안녕하세요.
신수영이랑 얘기를 들었습니다.
Damn, they didn't even say support, they said loyalty.
Dang, I like that.
야, 오늘 완전 문정 성시네. 야, 들었어요.
아이고 이 누구야? 아이고. 오 탄이 왔네? 야 탄이 모자야. 야 탄이 진짜 많이 컸다. 야 왜 이렇게 많이 컸냐? 진짜 많이 컸다. 나 진짜 이만한 줄 봤는데. 오 저거 봐. 아이고 저거 봐. 이렇게 와 위. 야 둘 다 족발 시켰어 형. 족발 먹어.
You know how okay?
멤버 다 왔습니다. 우리 멤버 다 왔어요. 뭐야? 지민이가 생선 오셨어요 지금. 지민아. 뭐야? 형 바로 찍고 있으면 안 돼요. 아예 이제 찍어. 야 지금 뭐야? 왜 형이 이제 방송 중이야?
여기서 또 뭐랄까 좀 제이홉스러운 표정이 나왔으면 좋겠어.
우리 멤버들이 또 이렇게 보고 나와줘서 힘을 주네요.
제가 더 드리네. 까메오? 까메오? 대형이. 진짜 레알 까메오? 갈승물이니까 난 야, 위에 하고 갈래? 야, 진짜 까메오 진짜. 야, 진짜
Oh shit.
진짜로. 메이킹을 위해.
여러분 저희들이 위차요.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
데이드림이라는 의미가 백인몽이잖아요. 현실 불가능한 그런 꿈을 꾸는 거잖아요. 저도 어쨌거나 제이홉이 아닌 정호석으로 돌아가서 지금 나의 공인으로서 불가능한 것들을
We need to react to this video.
Yeah.
저도 이렇게 제가
Oh,
음악을 이렇게까지
I heard the album.
될 줄은
It's a good song.
Yeah, no, I've heard that song too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the video we need to check out.
호버드입니다.
Close your eyes, guys. Cheating.
공인이다 보니까 사실 공인으로서 감수해야 할 많은 부분들이 있어요. 그런 부분들을 뭔가 수용을 하고 있으면서도 그래도 이 정호석이라는 본래 이 인간으로서의 그 욕구가 있을 거 아니에요? 팀의 위치와 그리고 위상도 높아진 만큼 뭔가 듣는 사람들도 많아져서 그리고 색깔이 담긴 그런 트랙으로 그리고 주제로 보여줬다면 이 트랙은 제이홉의 그림자죠. 제이홉의 그림자를 뭔가 표현한 그런 곡이고요.
Bro, this is so different from his project that he just released.
Yeah.
There's so much color and everything.
더
And
좋은 음악을 만들고 싶고 그게 뭐 제 개인이 됐든 팀이 됐든 저도 응원 많이 부탁드립니다.
Can you leave now?
Go home.
네, 저는 이만 가보겠습니다. 우리 휴대폰 화이팅 하시고, 어비 형도 화이팅 하시고.
제이홉 믹스 많이 사랑해주세요.
제이홉 화이팅! 파이팅! 그러니까 하나, 둘, 셋, 제이홉 파이팅! 좋아. 파이팅!
요즘 정말 바쁘다. 정신이 없다. 이 하나의 작업물이 내가 1년 동안 고생해서 이 나왔다는 게
That's the airplane video.
내가 음악을 하는 뭔가 이유를 알게 된 것 같다. 뭔가 나의 원래 있던 그런 팀, 방탄소년단이라는 팀의 이제 컴백 활동을 집중적으로 다시 해야 할 시기인 것 같다. 또 하나의 뭔가 역사를 이런 쓸 것 같은 그런 기분이 너무 많이 들어가지고 사실 이렇게 하나하나 많은 기록들과 결과물들과 그리고 이렇게 히스토리를 써나갈 때마다 때로는 이 큰 짐이 무겁기도 하다라는 좀 생각도 들기도 한다. 뭐 좀 그래서 멤버들과 자주 이야기를 하고 하는 이야기를 나눈다.
3월 초에는 우리끼리 다 같이 여행을 가는 시간을 가졌었는데 다 너무
that looks dope.
사실 거기 가서 뭐 별건 안 했는데 그냥 고기 구워 먹고 하루 종일 수다 떨고 우리끼리 게임하고.
That's pretty cool.
골프 아니야 이거 골프?
I have a feeling this is probably a Run BTS episode.
저요. 갔다 오는 걸로 누가 여기 가깝냐로 해가지고 1등이 꼴등 때리기.
정말 일로 와. 오케이.
딱밤 이거 대포 말고 이거. 콜? 로비짱 먹기 할래?
우와. 와 대박이다. 야 그리고 때리고 웃으면 그 사람 맞아.
맞아. 웃으면 그 사람 맞아요.
이거 세게 칠 것 같은데. 야 웃기지 마. 웃기지 마. 네.
Oh no.
와. 1등 정국이, 꼴등 호비 형.
우리 이거 웃은 사람 맞아야 된다.
웃은 사람은 맞은 사람한테 맞아야 된다.
보고 있어.
잠시만. 보고 있어야 돼.
잠시만.
내려라. 준비 시작.
Oh yeah, we've seen a funny clip of this. Yeah. They're trying not to laugh. Yeah.
This is like an Amp Theory birthday special.
Oh yeah.
옆에 있는 사람들이 있어야 될 사람들이 그렇게 즐거워하고 있는 모습 보니까 그때는 저번처럼 아 이건데 뭐 이런 생각보다는 좀 머리가 맑아진 느낌. 말 그대로 좀 힐링이 됐다. 뭐 그런 느낌이었던 것 같다.
자, 여러분 막 하면 또 캠프파이어 아니겠죠? 아 그렇죠.
저희 클래스가 커진 만큼 캠프파이어도 클래스가 커졌네요.
아 클래스 큰 건가요?
아 크지 않아요? 나 이런 캠프파이어 처음인데.
네.
나 진짜 못 이길 것 같아. 너무 부끄러워요. 진짜.
터들어가 지민아?
야 여기
지금 마음에 재만 남았니?
여기 편지 넣고 싶어요 이렇게.
지민아 지금도 늦지 않았어. 던져.
다시.
저의 제목은 다행이다입니다.
오. 다행이다.
벌써 데뷔한 지 5년.
Oh wow. You know, like we watched this and when we started this, it's always crazy to look back at them.
누군가의 꿈이 되었다. 나 또한 두렵고 우리 또한 두렵다. 높은 창공을 꿈꿨지만 여기는 높고 추우며 숨이 가쁘다. 많은 빛이 우리를 쬐수록 그림자도 많아진다. 7이라 다행이다. 함께여서
세상의 모든 것은 지치기 마련. 그 시간이 지금이 아니게 빌고 싶다. 물 흘러가듯이 살고 싶었지만 나는 물이 아니라 치열하게 살아가는 동물이란 걸 느낀다. 항상 행복하고 힘을 모아 무엇이든 이뤘지만 자연을 거스를 수는 없다. 언젠간 저희도 지쳐서 이렇게 끝이 나는 날이 오겠지만 그 순간이 지금이 아니길 기는 마음으로 읽었습니다.
좋네. 진짜 안 했어. 진짜 안 했어. 와 이거야 이거 좋네. 패스를 해야 돼 꼭? 일단 걔는 빼야 돼.
힘든 부분이 개인적으로 다 있었을 텐데도 불구하고 좀 그런 거를 다 이겨내줘서 제일 고맙다고 말해주고 싶고요.
저기요? 밥 만들어야 돼요.
남준아. 네. 헬프 물 버릴 건데 당면 좀 잡아줘. 아! 여기 다 해야지 여기 이렇게.
뭔가 지금 힘들어하고 있는 멤버들도 나도 다시 뭔가 이유를 찾을 수 있을 것 같아. 난 원래 하던 것처럼 잘할 수 있을 것 같아서.
Why don't we ever pose like that together?
We will be in the thumbnail with them. Next time on the Rise of BANGTAN.
소중한 것들을 잘 생각을 하면서 앞으로 나아갔으면 좋겠고 앞으로도 많은 일들이 있을 수 있겠으나 잘 하고 있고 잘 할 거다. 의심하지 말자. 세상을 바꿀 수 있는 법이 딱 두 가지가 있다고 한다. 첫 번째 혁명가가 되는 거. 두 번째 세상을 긍정적으로 바라보는 거. 난 둘 다 하고 싶다. 둘 다 해낼 것이다.
What am I to you?
Nothing. Everything. Oh, you were asking me. I thought. Oh. He's like, what? You get your face shoot up.
대복 많이 받으세요? 정국이 지금 삐보 할것 같아. 스피니시 삐보 해줘. 대복 많이 받으세요? 너무 재밌다.
아, 벌써 무서워. 내려줘. 자, 웃지 말자. 웃으면 앞이 안 보이더라 나는.
Hell yeah. The deleted and bonus on this one is going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
So I'm guessing the truth untold was their truth that had been untold. Basically, them expressing, how they truly feel inside, especially with this rise and everything. Because a lot of the time we don't get to hear their truth, and so their truth was untold.
They get to speak their truth.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of times we get to see them on stage. We get to see them interact with each other, but not often do you get to see them actually express themselves.
Yeah, because
that's what he's getting at.
Most army in general doesn't do this, but people have a tendency to look at people who do music or actors as something and not really as people. And really, when it comes down to it, we're all the same, and we all have feelings, and we all have our own truths, and I can just like we talked earlier this week with RM. It goes for all 7 members. It's where do you draw the line of, my stage persona?
Person and persona?
Yeah, person and persona, It's got to be difficult. It has to be. To be that, because you want to be dialed in, and obviously they're themselves. It's not like they're playing a character, but when you're, there's a semi part of you that, plays up the persona of somebody,
Yeah.
So
I mean, we do it here.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not always talking shit to both. Well, actually, I am.
Yeah.
But sometimes we play up I think I'm mad at you, and really not. But we're still real.
Yeah.
And they're real, but there's you don't want to give your whole self out there. So I'm sure being able to release their stress and talk about is very therapeutic for them, because a lot of it, because again too, and sorry not to cut you off, I just wanted to say one more thing. Just it's probably hard for them to relate to other people, and they're very lucky to have each other that they can, how Jimin was talking about how when he was talking to them and he broke down and cried, because there's not a lot of people out there that are gonna have shared life experience like that.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard, man.
Yeah, well, I think it's a complicated situation, right? Because obviously they're very talented and they come out, and it's not just their talents, what they produce and what they show, but also once you get to know them, the personalities that makes us fans want that more, and almost you can't help as a fan again to want more. But you don't understand the time and effort that goes into producing that.
Yeah.
And then it's and then the fact that BTS does so much content other than their music and their performance. I mean, they give you Run BTS that we react to, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's entertaining to us, but you have to think how much work is that for them, and again, to have to be a little bit that, relating over here, it's we do these reactions, but sometimes we have to put away what's going on in our personal lives in order to be able to give a good reaction. I can only imagine, and this is part-time for us, this is almost their full life, that they're giving, and it wears on them. And I think in the beginning of the episode, it kind of shows how much they were going through and how sad they are. And the picture that I got was kind of what you were saying, is that how much they rely on each other in these times, because it kind of almost seems like in those times each other is all they have.
Right.
I'm assuming that's the truth that was untold.
I mean, that's what I got from it.
Yeah. That's kind of what I gleaned from that too.
That's the thing, to reach that level of kind of fame.
I mean,
there's pressure, man. Like,
yeah,
and like again, like a lot of people look at celebrities, and there's a lot of crappy celebrities out there, and people look at singers and they have this preconceived notions about them, because there are a lot of prima donnas out there, but like being able to watch them from their beginnings to where they are now, it's like, man, everything they've done, they've earned like crazy. But it's like, too, it's just like, they probably had no idea would ever get to this level, because it's unforeseen levels. So it's an added layer of pressure, especially with them being such big ambassadors for the entire country of South Korea as well.
Yeah,
and this is at the moment where they're really stepping into that and they're getting recognized. Like there was that Grammy thing that flashed. They were like, who knows what the limit for BTS is, and that's the Grammys. Saying that. So. Yeah, man, look where they are now. Like, still the biggest group on the planet, and even though they're going to take, like, a small hiatus due to their military service, like, dude, they're still just going to be just as big, during this small hiatus. Like,
one of the reasons they can be so grateful, I mean, you have to think about, like, the difference between us. It's like an artist is kind of somebody that just figures it out and tries to make it, but over there they're producing idols like this, so like the competition is so steep that like to get to the point, like you're saying, unprecedented success, like is crazy, because the competition is so much more. There's so much more artists. I mean, like they say that like Korea actually funds this because they're like kind of exporting their culture. Like America is like different, like the government from the arts, like we don't do that. Right. So again, not to say that there's not competition, but imagine if America all of a sudden started producing artists, like then all of a sudden there's more competition, So yeah, I think that it doesn't, go over their head, the fact that, how successful they are, how crazy their situation is. But that being said, because there's so much competition, you can't stop.
Yeah.
You have to consistently be out there, and that wears on somebody. And like they, one of them mentioned in the beginning, is like they've been going so hard at this point. You go through injuries, like your body starts to break down.
Yeah, they talked. I think it was V. He was talking about, like, at this point in our careers, 5 years deep. At this point, a lot of people either burn out or get injured. Like, which is crazy, because like you're right. They are go, and especially like. When there is such stiff competition, you have to be at the you don't have to. You want to be at like the forefront of everything, and I think that's something that they've been really successful with, is like being at the forefront. Having more than just like music that comes out. Like they put so much of their lives out there for everybody to see, that so you said too, like sometimes we do forget that they are just people.
It makes them really vulnerable. Out there, like themselves out there, like that.
I think that's endearing, and like that's why people like gravitate towards BTS so much, is because you're not just getting music, you're getting them.
Yeah,
like you can't, like, especially for like foreigners like us, like we could meet them, but we actually get them and everything that we react to that's outside of like a music video or stage performance.
Yeah, and sometimes it's different for like an American like performer, because like you see like how hard it is to dance. Like we know how hard it is to dance. We try to do some choreography, we look dumb as hell. But these guys are almost like perfect in everything that they do. Yeah, and to get 3 people to like look perfect is hard. Imagine 7. Yeah. And they do that, and they
on a very consistent basis.
Yeah, and they show you with the dance practices, show you the behind the scenes of the concerts and everything. Plus, great singers, great rappers, lyricists, producers. Like they do all these things. So when Jimin gets on the phone and he's like letting his heart out, like it doesn't sound like complaining. And I think sometimes, sometimes like if I saw an artist from America, they're like talking about how they feel, it kind of sounds like complaining because it's like, well, you just rap, you know, or you just like dance, or you
had like 18 people write this song for you.
Yeah, and it's like, okay,
You know?
like, not to say that it's easy, but you're
because
also
it's definitely
a
not
millionaire.
easy. Because actually singing is very difficult.
No, yeah.
But there's a huge difference between Korean artists and people like BTS compared to some, not all, but some American artists.
But the difference is that you're a millionaire, you get paid, right? So the amount of money you make for the 10th of effort that you put in, that these guys are putting in, like, it compensates itself. Versus when I see these guys, I kind of think like maybe you should be making more money with as much as work that you're putting in. So I feel bad for them, and just not as bad for an artist that just sings or raps, because again, you're making millions.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not dancing, you're not doing all this other stuff, you know?
Absolutely. Although I do believe that BTS is doing just fine.
Oh yeah.
monetarily.
No,
but
for
no,
sure,
I get
for
what
sure.
you're saying.
But again, like, you know,
like the work that they put in, it should correlate.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, they're talking like they're questioning happiness. So like money isn't everything. So again, like, you know,
very true.
So they can have like as much money as they can, and they still yet like sometimes question happiness. Double that, triple that, and hopefully that'll, you know, get you there.
It's like, you know, like they say money can't buy you happiness, and that's like right. Like, it can buy you things that can make you happy, but does that really make you happy?
Yeah, may make you happy in the moment, but emotionally, long term,
yeah,
it
like,
should affect you.
Yeah, physical things in the long term don't always, you know, turn out, you know, or last. But you know, ultimately you got to live with yourself, and like if you're not happy, like it will show.
Yeah. Well, Anissa, right? That's
Anissa.
You messed us up with this one.
Yeah, it's because we're getting closer towards the end, so it's like it's getting deeper and deeper
It's
as we
becoming
go.
a little bittersweet too, like the closer we get to the end.
Yeah. So, but again, we appreciate you coming by here today. Tuesdays will be the original chapters, and then we'll be back this Saturday again with the deleted and bonus scenes from this episode. But man, yeah, it's
crazy.
Glad they were able to tell their truth.
Yeah,
and it's not
no,
now.
no longer
it's
untold.
Yes,
I got you.
It's been tolded.
It's done been tolded.
Anyways, why don't you talk about how we're doing all kinds of exciting things here on the channel and on all social media platforms.
I was about to say, Peter said, tell it, and they're like, oh, they told it.
Yeah. No, guys, if you haven't noticed, we have released some shorts.
We have.
One of them is my boy Scott doing current events type of news.
Yep.
I'm kind of more focusing on like fun facts on different K-pop artists. I'm going to try to do as many as possible. But yeah, if you want, like, you know, short facts and stuff like that, go check those out. I mean, we're just trying to give back to this community that's giving us so much.
Trying to let you know that we've learned something.
Yeah.
And that we like pay attention.
Yeah. I mean, we're still kind of new at this, so like there's so many things to react to.
Yeah.
And there's definitely things that we are going to keep reactions. But at this point, we're not newbies, thanks to Anissa.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just want to re-put that information out there to maybe newer people that are getting into K-pop, getting into BTS. So we'd appreciate the support. We do have a Patreon where we post exclusive content. Also, a big perk about that is that anytime anything's blocked on YouTube, those members get to see that. So, you know, definitely go and support that way if you want to. But other ways is being part of the community on Discord or on Instagram or on TikTok, whichever one is your favorite app. You can definitely find us, and just sharing or just giving us a watch or a like.
Yeah, watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing is like the easiest thing to like help us grow the channel. That way, you know, we can put out good reactions, and you know, with the shorts and everything like that, we can actually give back to the community.
And we can possibly tell our truth to you. Actually, that would sound very televangely. Anyways. We appreciate you stopping by here today.
You already know about us yet.
You can't handle the truth.
You don't. Trust me, you don't want to know about us. Especially Peter and that weird scar that you have on your... Anyways, we love you guys, and we'll catch you
on the next one.